يا حامل القرآن قد خصك الرحمن بالفضل والتيجان والروح والريحان. يا حامل القرآن قد خصك الرحمن بالفضل والتيجان والروح والريحان.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Journey with the Quran. And today we're going to be discussing about the Mus'haf.
بالغفران يا قارئ الآيات في الجمع والخلوات تزهو بك السماوات وتنتشي لكم.
How important it is to stick to the same Mus'haf when you're memorizing Quran. And the reason being is because different Mus'hafs have different ways of how they write. So you have the Uthmani script, you have the Urdu script, and you have other scripts as well. And it's very important that you stick to the script that you know so that your mind can picture the page. And like me and the brother was discussing before the camera came on, we were discussing about my Quran that I bought. Because a few years ago I learned Arabic and I have a Quran with me. And alhamdulillah, this Quran has been with me from the start of my journey with the Quran. But this Quran has been through a lot. And may Allah shower His mercy on me. It's not my fault, but this Quran has been through a lot. For instance, the front page of my Quran is ripped. And it's not that I done it on purpose, it's that it was in my bag so much that it got damaged. And also it got wet. But listen to the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even though it got wet and the pages were wrinkled, Allah perfected it and made it come back to normal. And this Quran that you first memorize with, you'll have a bond with it. And it will feel like your best friend. And when you're away from it, you feel far away from it. And this is how you're meant to feel with the Kitab of Allah. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us the Quran the spring of our heart.
بشراك يوم رحيل ستفوز بالغفران يا قارئ الآيات في الجنة.
There's a lot of people that get scared, you know, oh, what is this person going to say if I bring out the Quran? What is this person going to say if I do this, if I do that? But there's no need to be ashamed of having the Quran with you 24/7. You know, people are on their phones 24/7, checking up their status, going on Instagram, checking up what, you know, who's liked my photo, what's going on. But when's the last time they have picked up the Quran and read an ayah and ponder on the ayah and start thinking about, subhanallah, this is what Allah says, I'm going to try and act upon it. When's the last time the majority of the youth nowadays that do this? We don't see none of this, subhanallah. The majority of the people, people that are looking into the Quran, they're looking to trying to memorize the Quran, they always come up with a thing by saying, the Quran is very difficult, it's too hard, I can't memorize, I can't do this, I can't do that. You know, people say there's too many rules, I can't understand the rules, I don't know what this is, I don't know what that means. But it clearly states that Allah says, فَإِنَّمَا يَسَّرْنَاهُ بِلِسَانِكَ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَذَكَّرُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, certainly we have made the Quran easy upon the tongues so they will remember.
يا حامل القرآن.